Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm doing a summary of my travel expenses for my trip to the US. So without further ado, let's go. So hi guys, I have finally received all of the amounts from my mom about the flights, hotels, and everything that I've spent. I also summarized my spendings and on food, on snacks, etc. So I'm here today to tell you how much I spent for 24 days in the US with all of the flights, everything. So first, in total, we took 9 flights, so you have to keep that in mind. So we flew from Riga to Amsterdam, from Amsterdam to Detroit, from Detroit to Buffalo, then from Buffalo to Chicago, from Chicago to Los Angeles, from Los Angeles to Miami, from Miami to Washington, from Washington to New York, we took a train, but that was also like over 100 euros. And then from New York, we took a flight back to Amsterdam, and from Amsterdam to Riga. So in total, I think that should be 9. Let me know. But in no surprise, flights and the train was the most expensive part. So the flights and everything together was 1,639 euros and 94 cents. So I don't have like a cute paper to write it all down. I just wrote this in here, but I wrote it down all in my Excel file. So I have it for me, but I thought here I will just tell you, in words what I spent. So in no surprise, I knew that was going to be the highest category also, so that didn't surprise me. Then next was hotels and everything, lodging, motels and everything. In total, that was 842 euros and 31 cents. And then everything else was kind of transportation, excursions, food, snacks, spending. So gas was 171 euros and 25 cents. The car was 409 euros and 79 cents. Transport and parking, like fees, toll, paying the tolls for the roads, and everything was 112 euros and 30 cents. Excursions and like entrance tickets to sightseeing objects and stuff was 234 euros and 45 cents. And then spending, which was basically clothes, souvenirs and stuff like that, was 285 euros and 68 cents. And food in total was 679 euros and 93 cents. So all in total for the 24 days, 24, yeah, I think it was 24, I spent 4,375 euros and 65 cents. So we are here today to take that out of my world trip envelopes. We are going to diminish the categories, and we're going to update our new kind of totals. So that's that. And here I just wrote down all of the expenses I had throughout the trip in the US, and I also have my limits with the ones I had. So spending had a limit of 345 and we spent below, so we spent 285. Food had a limit of 1,035 and we spent 679, so also under limit. And then miscellaneous and fees was 100, but that was kind of everything together. So this is kind of how I kept track of everything. Also, you have to keep in mind that there were some expenses in dollars and some expenses were in euros. I kind of took them 1-to-1. I know there's like a 4-cent difference because €1 I believe is like $1.04 now, but I just took them 1-to-1 because otherwise it would take me a long time. So this total 4,375 euros and 65 cents is including the dollars and euros without like specific conversion. So I can say that this might be 4,370 euros, but 5 euros there or here wasn't really something that I wanted to convert all of the transactions into. So I just took the both currencies as 1-to-1. So it's maybe not 100% precise, but it's still the main idea. And rough, it's not like there is 200-300 euro difference, which would be a big difference. Okay, so let's take our binder and we're going to take out my envelope for the world trip. I decided that I'm not gonna keep using these big tabs because I've drawn all over them and I don't really have any space left to write the new amount. So I'm just going to be using little balance sheets for each of the categories. So balance sheet like these, balance trackers, I do sell these on my Etsy shop in a bundle of 5. So if you want to get one, we'll make sure to purchase it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 categories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we need 6 categories, and we are going to put this for flights. We have to take out the amounts from each of the tabs. So goal was 300 3,300, and we fully funded it on the 13th of April. And now let's say I said we spent 1,639 euros and 94 cents. So let's just say it was 1,640 euros. So what is the date today? Let me check. 17th of June. So minus. So that would leave us with 1,660. So we almost spent half of the amount, like almost equally half. So 3,300 divided by half is 1,650, and we spent 1,640 on this trip, and we have 1,660 left. So that's what I should have in this tab. Let me check how much I do have. So I have the full amount. Let me just grab some exchange money. Let's see. I will leave this. I will grab a 500. Do I have a 500 somewhere? I do. So 1,500, 660. So that's a 50. I don't think I have. Oh no, I have a 50 and a 10. So okay, so this should be 1,660. So 1,500, 600, 650, and 660. Right. So that's going to go into flights. So flights is here. I'll leave this to the side. We won't be using these anymore. Okay, next we have hotels. And the goal for hotels was 3,000, and we fully funded it once again on the 13th of April, so plus 3,000. The balance was 3,000, and today on the 17th of June, we are subtracting. We spent 8,402 cents, so I will just keep it round down because I rounded up there. So minus 842, so 3,000 minus 842 equals 2,158 euros left. So that's the amount we need to be in the hotels. So I'm leaving the 2,000, and then I'm grabbing, I should have put this up on the cash tray, but I have so many placeholders. I'm just looking off screen, wait. So I have a lot, I have a lot of placeholders here, and they're kind of all out of order, so I didn't want to put this on the table. So if you're wondering what I'm doing off screen, this is what I'm doing. I'm looking for the correct amount. So 2,155, and I need 3 ones, which I also do have. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so let me know if you would be interested in buying these €1 bills, because a lot of people have been interested in them, but I haven't thought about selling them, but I thought maybe recently I could. It's just that I should know if there's any demand for them, whether I should even put effort into, you know, creating the templates, printing, cutting them. So let me know in the comments down below if you would be interested in buying these. So now this should be 2,158, so 1,000, 2,000, 2,100, 150, 155, 6, 7, and 8. Indeed, that's correct. So that is hotels. Okay, next is, let's leave fees for now because I don't really know how to subtract that. Let's do food. So food had 2,520, and that was fully funded on the 16th of May. Okay, and today we are subtracting 7. So we are subtracting 680 euros. So that should leave us with 1,840 euros in this category. So let's check if we'll have the correct. So 1,500, I'll leave this. I'll grab a 200. I'll grab 100. And what do we need? And 220. No, that's a 200. I'm sorry. So 1,500, 700, 800, 20, and 40. So that's the correct amount. That's for food. Okay, and spending is next. Spending, and then it had a goal of 840, and we fully funded that on 16th of May as well. And now today on the 17th of June, we are subtracting 285. So that should leave us with 555. Okay, so 555 euros. That's great. So I will leave this 500. I'll grab a 50 and a 5. Do I have a 50 somewhere? I don't think I have a 50. That's nice. I'm trying to look through all of my disorganized bills. I don't see a 50 anywhere. Oh my god. Okay, then I will just use 2 20s and a 10. Because I don't have time to waste looking for one bill. So 500, 20, 40, 55. Okay, so this should be okay. Spending. Now, last. So technically what we took away. So let me cross out what we took away. So we took out flights, we took hotels, spending, and food. So we have gas, car, transport, parking, and excursions left. So in total, that would equal to 927, let's say 928 euros. So I don't know even how to split this. So I would say excursions, no, I would say transport and parking is fees, because that's kind of like, you know, and gas is technically also fees because you kind of pay. Yeah, okay. This is my budget, so I do what I want. So I will put gas in fees and transport and parking in fees, and then car in a miscellaneous, and excursions also in miscellaneous. I think that would be okay. Okay, so let's work first with the fees that we put aside. Category fees. It had a goal of 400, and that we fully funded on the 13th, so plus 400, the balance was 400, and today on the 17th we are subtracting the one for the gas, and that's 283.54, so 55, so let's say 284, and that will leave us with 116 euros. So we should have 116 euros in this category. 110, 5, and 1. So 110, 15, and 16. Great. So that's for fees. And now miscellaneous is last. Miscellaneous had a goal of 1,240, and that was fully funded on the 27th of April, plus. I'm talking very fast, I know. It's just my brain works faster than my hand, and I feel like I have to catch up. But okay, so today we're subtracting 497 plus 23445, so that's 644, let's say. And that's, I think, also almost half. Wait, 1240 minus 644. 596 euros should be left in this category. So let's check if we do have that. So we can leave a 20, and then we are grabbing 500. We don't have a 50, so I'll just use 20s. So 520, 40, 60, 80, 95, and 96. Okay, so let me check. 520, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 96. Okay, great. So that is basically the new kind of, what is it called? Layout of the categories. So I will write down today what we took out so we can update our new balance. So okay, so let's see, we took out 164 out of flights, so that's 1. We took 842 out of hotels, so that's 2. We took 284 out of fees. Then we took 680 out of food. We took 285 out of spending and 644 out of miscellaneous. Okay, so in total we took out 4,375, and that should be what is here. And then our new total for the world trip should be 6,925. So let's go through all of these really quickly once again, and let's count if we didn't mess anything up. I will put this away. Oh, okay, so 6,925. So we are working first with flights. So I will use my calculator to keep track. So 1,500, 650, 660. So 1,660 plus 1,000, 2,100, 150, 155, 156, 7, 8. So 1,000. Oh no, that's 2,000. 2,158. Okay. Fees is 100, 110, 15, and 16 plus 1,500, 700, 800, 20, and 40. So 1,840 plus what we have in spending, which is 500, 20, 40, 50, 55 plus, wait, I hope I didn't mess up anything, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 96. So 596 is 6,925. Yes, so that's indeed the amount we should have had. Great. So this is my new system. I know it's not as good as the tabs were, but it just makes it easier because the tabs were like written all over and I didn't have any space to write the new balances, so I just decided to do this. So I will put this back, and yes, so that's kind of what I wanted to do in the video. I just wanted to update you on all my spending, and my kind of estimated goal for this trip was around 5,000, so I'm glad that I stayed under budget. Like, I didn't strictly put myself in a budget other than the 11,300 that we had for the whole trip, but I knew that US was quite expensive, so I didn't really plan to spend less, let's say, than 3,000, because I knew the flights, the hotels itself would be very expensive. So 5,000 was a goal that I was very comfortable with, and I set it to myself, like, you know, mentally, and I'm very glad when I calculated everything that it turned out that I did manage to stay under the 5,000 goal. So once again, in total, we spent 4,375 euros and 65 cents. Once again, 5 euros there or here might have been, you know, lost in conversion. Also, I might have forgotten, like, let's say a tip or some change that I gave to charity. So maybe it's not here, but, you know, I also have some leftover coins that I didn't spend in the airport. So also maybe $1 if you were here or there. So all in all, that's the total sum, kind of the whole layout of what I spent, how I spent, and how much I spent, which is the most important part. But yes, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. We have fun over here. I'll be back very soon with another video. But in the meanwhile, I wish you a very wonderful day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!